In this video, I want to talk about property rights. First, let's talk about the intellectual property. Intellectual property includes things like songs, paintings, movies, and inventions. When someone creates or invents something, they have the right to it, meaning they can decide how it is used and sold. However, in some countries and some places like China, people might download and sell books or music without paying the original creator. This raises big questions about how different countries handle these issues. Intellectual property is just one part of big idea, which is property rights. Property rights tell us what we can do with what we own and how it is protected. For an example, you can sell your property, use it as you like, and benefit from any improvement you make to your property as long as you don't harm others. In many countries, property boundaries are clear and disputes can be settled in court about these property rights. Unfortunately, in many parts of the world, property rights are not so clear. There might not be proper surveys or legal titles, making it hard to know where one property ends and another begins, or even who owns it. This uncertainty can discourage people from improving their property. If someone else can claim the property legally, why to invest in it? Sometimes the threat to property rights come from outside forces like bandits or weak governments. Other times it might be the government itself. Imagine a dictator deciding to take your property. In such cases, you have little reasons to improve or make your property more productive. This lack of secure property rights might explain why some countries are rich and others are poor. Economists like Hernando de Soto believe that secure property rights are a key reason for this difference. In countries where people feel secure in their own ownership, they have more incentive to use their property productively. But in countries where property rights are uncertain, people are less likely to invest in improvements. In United States, the Constitution says the government cannot take your property without fair compensation. If your property is worth $500,000, the government wants to build a road, they must pay you that exact amount. However, there can be disagreements about what counts as takings and property values. If government limits how you can use your property, reducing its value, court might say it is a taking and you should be compensated.